quick news item. Are you guys aware now that QAnon people have started drinking bleach because they think it's a natural cure?
Yes.
I approve of it. Go for it. Have a blast.
So the genesis of this is I found this guy Jordan Sather, who's of course a YouTube guy and a QAnon guy. Who's just, he did a video where he drinks bleach to prove that the FDA and news media are lying about natural cures like bleach that they don't want you to know about. He says, I've drank MMS, aka chlorine dioxide, brushed my teeth with it, breathed it, cleaned with it, used it topically, he wrote. If MMS was a toxic bleach, I should be dead. Sorry, FDA and fake news media, you lose this one.
Damn it.
Yeah, no, I just love the John, just the reptiles and the Rothschilds are like, we needed to convince them that bleach was poisonous for some reason.
Well, he says the Food and Drug Administration, of course, labels it an industrial bleach. And his tweet was in response to an NBC News story about private Facebook groups and YouTube channels that push parents to use MMS as a cure for autism by feeding them to children or dumping them in baths filled with bleach.
This makes sense. I love this.
This sounds good.
This is the perfect circularity of this. Just you're such a fucking rube that you don't vaccinate your kid because you're worried they're going to get autism. Then they get autism, and then you're like, all right, I'm just going to give them waterboarding them with bleach. It's delightful. You love to see it.
Well, if you get bleach on your kid, it's sort of like ink bomb in money you steal from a bank. Like you can trace the adrenochrome that the Podesta stole from them by how much bleach was in it. It's actually pretty smart. These people are actually pretty smart.
So, I mean, I was just thinking about the drinking bleach and the reports from that Trump rally this week where just people were just falling out from heat stroke.
And it was not that hot. It was,
and I gotta say,
it was summer hoops season temperature.
Yeah, it was outdoor summer hoops weather.
Everything comes full circle. You know the best part about that? You know that Trump was playing Memories from Cats before that?
Wait, over that was his
that was
campaign
his
song.
entrance music.
The song "Memories" from Cats.
Imagine you're a 70-year-old, muffler wholesaler who's just the most hateful person in your neighborhood. None of your kids talk to you, but you're like, at least I can see. We got a real man in there now, and you're just listening to Cats and baking in your fucking Tommy Bahama polo, and then you completely collapse. But you wake up in the hospital, and they're like, "Sir, you collapsed. You owe us $50,000." And you're like, "God damn it! Well, can I go back out there and see Trump speak?" And you're like, "You've been out for 2 days. You missed Donald Trump calling Jesse Waters very handsome for 45 minutes. God damn it!"
I also like the idea that you hydrating with one of those the baseball helmets with the beer cans in it with the straws, except it's just a bleach solution. He's like, I put a little bleach in this water to,
I just love the idea of someone, they're dying, their last thing they hear on earth is Memories, and then Trump talking about going to the Cable Ace Awards with Daisy Duke.
And I met Catherine Bach. Much nastier than what you saw on the show, but we could have had it. Couldn't I add it?
My favorite news story from recent Trump rallies is, so in QAnon, there's that conspiracy theory that JFK Jr. is alive and well, and he's just some random
he's cute.
guy.
No, JFK Jr. is cute.
He's cute, I guess.
But he's also this guy, Vincent Fuchsia, who goes to Trump rallies.
And it is so funny. The guy looks nothing like RFK.
He's just some guy.
He has a rodent face.
He doesn't.
He has a lagomorph face. No, he's like a fedora guy who's a full foot shorter than RFK Jr. was.
Well, they did plastic surgery. They cut out part of his shin.
Okay,
yeah, he did
he's
the
like
reverse,
Cotton Hill.
He did the reverse Gattaca surgery. I never saved anything from the swim back from my plane.
So the guy just wears he just goes around wearing a blazer with American flag page. He's not wearing a T-shirt that says "I am JFK."
He's never claimed that he is.
He doesn't even claim. He's just a guy who was in a picture that legions of insane people are just like, "Yep, that's him. You're JFK. I see you." And
he's going with it because why wouldn't you?
Yeah, so he just hangs out at the rallies and people just get their pictures taken with him. And I guess he sells them dinars or something.
Oh God, do you think he's getting laid out there? Do you think he's
constantly?
slaying
Constantly.
QAnon ass?
Dude, that
Constantly.
guy is slaying MAGA MILFs.
You can't you can't go into his van when there's a diabetic sock tied on the door.
Oh my god, that dude is fucking. He's the Wilt Chamberlain of the magazine.
That's just
What's a blumpkin when you're getting blown on a mobility scooter?
What's it? I mean, everything's a blumpkin if you have a colonoscopy bag.
Yes.
that's just the best life, right?
Oh,
Just-
God,
just,
yes.
just,
Yeah.
just like it's like just going to concert to concert.
Just banging MAGA Gertie
Yeah, just
after
hanging
MAGA
out.
Gertie.
Just looking at the photos of those guys and him posing with everybody, it just looks like the old Republican version of a Fish concert.
yeah, that's what it is.
He's smiling. He's having a
literally
great
following
time.
the
He's got the
president around the
drip.
country.
Yeah.
He's selling nitrous balloons.
Yeah,
I got
exactly.
doses, man.
The smile on that guy's face is pure joy. He's
Yeah.
having, of all the QAnon people, of all the Trump supporters, he is having the absolute best time.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what? I support him.
He's
Yeah.
like he's gonna be like the almost famous guy, but for MAGA rallies.
He has just a every woman he has sex with, he takes with him one of their pieces of bridge work. I just want to say, talking about the bleach thing, drinking bleach to own the libs is a joke, like a 5-year-old joke at this point, from even before the Keurigs and shit like that.
Yeah.
And now it's happening. They're literally drinking bleach to own the libs.
I mean-
that's an actual thing that's actually happening.
To bring it around full circle, I mean, like back to the Johns show, and they're all like, here's what we do. This is what we need to do. And of course, like every time anyone asks me, like, what we need to do, I'm like, I have no fucking idea. It seems I've got no clue.
It would be
how to get out of this.
arrogant and
Yeah.
narcissistic to say that you have the solution, and as well, particularly if you had spent several years of your life working at a high level for the guy who's responsible for a lot of the problems.
Yeah.
I mean, I certainly have beliefs that things I'd like to see that I hope would make things better. But as to the specific problem of what obsesses these people, which is Trump and their fear of Trump, and we just got to get rid of Trump, I got to say, praxis makes perfect. Just continue to encourage him to hold giant outdoor fucking rallies
Yeah.
and on airplane tarmacs, stadiums, but with no water.
Yeah.
No air conditioning.
Yeah.
Just keep these people outdoors for 6-7 hours at a time, standing on asphalt, and just also encourage them to drink bleach.
Well,
I think
you don't encourage them. Just keep getting triggered by it.
Or no, get mad.
Just get real
mad
mad.
at MAGA people drinking bleach. Tell them that tell them no, don't drink the bleach. It's bad for you.
Hey,
Do not-
that guy's not JFK Jr. Don't suck his dick.
Do not go see Trump at the Electric Sun Music Festival.
Sunday.
Oh, it would make me so mad if a bunch of boomers put on weight cutting suits and started doing jumping jacks before President Trump's rally, where he's playing the same 3 Elton John songs that he always plays.
Trump is far too much of a coward to hold a rally in Death Valley.
It's the hottest. It's so hot.
Fake news says I'm too cowardly to go to Death Valley for a rally. Folks, we're going to do it.
Imagine
It's the pro-life valley now.
the last thing you hear on this planet, there are probably Korean War vets who collapsed there. The
Yeah.
last thing they ever heard was just the Graydon Carter's Oscar party tweet,
Yeah.
basically.
They survived the Chosin Reservoir, but they couldn't survive standing in a fucking
And then you're just-
airplane hangar in Iowa
It's
for
just
more than 20 minutes.
vaguely, just sort of like wafting in as your soul departs the earth. It's like goodbye, yellow brick road, and then Trump is going just talking about Trump has brought a guy up on stage who's literally dressed like the Wall, and he's just like, look at this guy,
Look at this guy. He's a wall.
He's got the jacket.
You saw the guy with the brick jacket.
Yeah.
That ruled.
When did Donald Trump hear music from Cats, and why did he pick it?
He's probably seen Cats on Broadway at least
12
15 times.
for sure.
Sorry to keep bumping in, but we recently covered American Idiot the musical on my music podcast, and from that we noticed that Donald Trump was present at the Broadway premiere of American Idiot the Broadway
The
musical
man
in
loves musicals
2008.
because he's a big macho strong man.
Yeah, I
He's
think so.
alpha.
I would guess that he probably was at the premiere of Cats on Broadway. That
was
seems
like-
right in his era.
The generals, they're so good. They're so handsome. They're like Rum Tum Tigger. Yeah. It's like beautiful Rum Tum Tigger.
I call this guy Mistopheles. But did you see that? This is another insane little Trump story that was lost in time. But the clip of him just sitting still, and there's total silence for 10 seconds, and then he just goes. He's a furry. He's an otherkin. There are no otherkins. It was all a 4chan op to make Tumblr tunes look stupid or whatever. But Donald Trump is an otherkin for being a cat.
There are otherkin.
Yeah, the president. The president is another kid. He's a cat girl. President Trump is an anime cat girl.
You and him have a lot to talk about, Virgil.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. I mean, yeah, because I also, deeply empathize with him, having also been assaulted by the liberal media. I know what he's talking about when he says, Anna Wintour's holiday parties. It's trash now. They didn't even invite me. I wouldn't go.
Would you? I've been combing every Trump family member for mentions of Kate Upton, and they all have exactly one. Donald Trump.
What is Don Jr.'s Kate Upton tweet?
Oh, I forget it, but Eric's was good. It was like, at the Knicks game, Kate Upton's here. Nice. Donald is the best. Donald is the best. It's like many years ago, Victoria's Secret rep was very nasty to Kate Upton. Now she's on top. And then she's never mentioned again. It's just one of his fleeting thoughts about how someone can be nasty to you and you can win.
No, if you're the Johns or the liberal media, I would just say keep getting angry that Trump is holding huge rallies in incredibly hot, dry areas of the country.
Absolutely. Global warming is actually working for us for now.
And to get just get very angry, just keep saying making fun of people and being condescending about people drinking poison.
Yeah.
Just sort of sneer at them in the way that they do, you're clinging to your religion and bleach-based diet. Just sort of curl your lip and look down your nose, like very patrician-like, and just be like, ugh.
Oh,
I think it's simply wretched that they're eating rat poison.
Fuck you, motherfucker! All these fucking coastal elites yelling at me all the time, saying, if you want to get your hand out of that raccoon trap, just let go of the piece of tin. But fuck you! I'm getting that fucking tin!
President Obama, I dare you to come down here and make me and my nephew exit this Chinese finger trap. As the moron said, Molan Labe.